In the bustling city-state of Athens, nestled among marble temples and bustling agoras, lived a young philosopher named Callimachus. Known for his keen intellect and insatiable curiosity, Callimachus spent his days in the shadow of the Acropolis, pondering the mysteries of the universe and seeking wisdom from the great minds of his time. Yet, despite his quest for knowledge, a sense of unfulfilled purpose gnawed at his heart. One fateful morning, as the sun cast its golden rays upon the city, Callimachus received a summons from the high priest of the temple Apollo. The oracle of Delphi, revered for her cryptic yet powerful prophecies, had spoken his name. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation, Callimachus set forth on a journey to the sacred site, eager to unravel the secrets that awaited him. The journey to Delphi was arduous, with treacherous mountain paths and dense forests. Along the way, Callimachus encountered travelers who shared tales of the oracle's enigmatic pronouncements and the heroes who had hated her words. As he approached the temple, a sense of destiny enveloped him, urging him onward. Inside the temple, the air was thick with incense and the murmurs of the devout. Callimachus was led to the inner sanctum, where the oracle, a priestess in a trance-like state, awaited him. Her eyes, clouded with visions, met his as she spoke in a voice that seemed to echo from another realm. Callimachus, seeker of truth, hear the words of Apollo. A shadow looms over Athens, a peril unseen. To save your city, you must embark on an Odyssey, fraught with trials and revelations. Gods and heroes will cross your path, and the fate of your people rests upon your shoulders. Seek the meaning of the prophecy, and let wisdom be your guide. With these words, the oracle fell silent, leaving Callimachus to grapple with the enormity of his task. As he exited the temple, a profound sense of purpose filled him. He knew that his journey would not only test his intellect, but also his courage and resolve. Returning to Athens, Callimachus began his preparations for the Odyssey. He consulted with the city's elders and scholars, seeking guidance on the path ahead. Among them was Theon, an aged philosopher whose wisdom was legendary. Theon spoke of ancient texts and forgotten lore, pointing Callimachus towards the island of Crete, where the legendary labyrinth lay. The labyrinth, Theon explained, is a place of great mystery, guarded by the Minotaur. It is said that within its depths lies a clue to deciphering the prophecy. You must venture there, face its trials, and seek the wisdom hidden within. With a sense of determination, Callimachus set sail for Crete. The journey across the Aegean Sea was perilous, with storms and treacherous waters testing his resolve. Yet he pressed on, driven by the oracle's words and the knowledge that Athens depended on him. Upon reaching Crete, Callimachus made his way to the entrance of the labyrinth. The air was thick with anticipation as he stepped into the maze, its twisting corridors and dark passages challenging his every step. Guided by his intellect and a torch that flickered in the darkness, he navigated the labyrinth's intricate paths. As he delved deeper, he encountered the Minotaur, a fearsome creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. Drawing upon his courage and wit, Callimachus engaged the beast in a battle of strength and strategy. The fight was intense, but with a final decisive blow, he vanquished the Minotaur, its roar echoing through the labyrinth. In the heart of the maze, Callimachus discovered an ancient chamber filled with cryptic symbols and forgotten knowledge. Among the inscriptions, he found a riddle that spoke of the gods and their intertwining fates. With this newfound wisdom, he emerged from the labyrinth, ready to continue his odyssey. Armed with the knowledge from the labyrinth, Callimachus returned to Athens, where he deciphered the riddle with the help of Theon. The symbols pointed towards the god Hermes, the messenger of the gods, who was known for his cunning and resourcefulness. To seek Hermes' guidance, Callimachus ventured to Mount Cyllene, where the god was said to dwell. The journey was arduous, with steep slopes and treacherous terrain testing his endurance. Yet he pressed on, driven by the prophecy and the fate of his city-state. Upon reaching the summit, Callimachus found himself in a grove of sacred olive trees, their branches whispering secrets in the wind. There, he encountered Hermes, a youthful figure with winged sandals and a mischievous glint in his eye. Callimachus, Hermes greeted him. I have been expecting you. The prophecy of the oracle is known to me, and I shall aid you in your quest. But first, you must prove your worth. Answer my riddles, and I shall reveal the path you must take. With a mixture of trepidation and determination, Callimachus accepted the challenge. Hermes posed a series of riddles, each more intricate than the last, testing the young philosopher's wit and wisdom. After much contemplation, Callimachus answered each riddle with precision, earning the gods' respect. Very well, Hermes said, a smile playing on his lips. You have proven yourself worthy. Your next destination lies in the land of the Hyperboreans, a distant realm where the sun never sets. There, you shall find the next piece of the puzzle. But beware, for the journey is fraught with danger. With Hermes' blessing and guidance, Callimachus set forth once more, his heart filled with a renewed sense of purpose. The journey to the land of the Hyperboreans was unlike any Callimachus had undertaken. He sailed across uncharted waters and traversed icy mountains, guided by the stars and the whispers of the gods. The Hyperboreans, a mysterious and ancient people, were known for their wisdom and harmony with nature. Upon reaching their realm, Callimachus was welcomed by Boreas, the north wind, who escorted him to the Hyperborean Council. The council, composed of wise elders, listened intently as Callimachus recounted his quest and the prophecy that had set him on this path. The gods have sent you, one of the elders said, and we shall aid you in your journey. But first, you must partake in the Festival of Light, a sacred ceremony that will reveal the next step in your quest. During the Festival of Light, Callimachus witnessed a mesmerizing display of music, dance, and rituals that celebrated the eternal bond between the Hyperboreans and the gods. As the festivities reached their peak, he experienced a vision of Apollo, the god of light and prophecy, who imparted a cryptic message. Seek the flame that never dies in the heart of the ancient forest. There you shall find the truth you seek. With this revelation, Callimachus bid farewell to the Hyperboreans and journeyed to the ancient forest, guided by the vision of Apollo. The ancient forest was a place of profound beauty and mystery, its towering trees and lush undergrowth teeming with life. As Callimachus ventured deeper, he felt the presence of the divine, guiding his steps towards the heart of the forest. There, in a secluded glade, he discovered the flame of truth, an eternal fire that burned with a radiant light. As he approached, the flames danced and flickered, revealing glimpses of the past, present, and future. In the light of the flame, Callimachus saw visions of the gods and their intertwined fates, the heroes of old and the trials they had faced. He realized that the prophecy was not merely a warning, but a call to action, urging him to embrace his destiny and protect his city-state. With this newfound understanding, Callimachus took a fragment of the flame, its light guiding him back to Athens. As he returned to his homeland, he felt a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. Upon his return, Callimachus found Athens in turmoil. A dark force, led by a sorcerer named Acropolis, threatened to engulf the city in chaos. The people were fearful, and the once thriving city-state teetered on the brink of destruction. With the wisdom and courage he had gained on his Odyssey, Callimachus rallied the citizens and devised a plan to confront Acropolis. Drawing upon the knowledge from the labyrinth, the guidance of Hermes, and the light of the flame of truth, he led the charge against the sorcerer. The battle was fierce, with gods and heroes joining the fray. Callimachus faced Acropolis in a climactic confrontation, their powers clashing in a display of light and shadow. With the flame as his guide, Callimachus overcame the sorcerer, banishing the darkness that threatened his city. With the threat vanquished, Athens emerged stronger and more united than ever. Callimachus was hailed as a hero, his name etched into the annals of history. The prophecy had been fulfilled, and the young philosopher had proven that wisdom, courage, and determination could overcome even the greatest of challenges. As the sun rose over the city, Callimachus, we stood before the assembled citizens of Athens, his heart swelling with pride and gratitude. The once distant sense of purpose he had sought was now realized, and his journey had transformed him from a seeker of knowledge into a defender of his people. In the weeks following the battle, Callimachus sought to share the wisdom he had gained with his fellow Athenians. He established a school where he taught the principles of philosophy, courage, and unity. The lessons he imparted were not merely academic, but drawn from his own experiences and the divine insights he had received. One evening, as Callimachus reflected on his journey, he was visited by Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare. Her presence filled the room with a sense of calm and profound understanding. Callimachus, Athena spoke, her voice like a soothing melody. You have proven yourself worthy of the gods' favor. Your journey was not just for the salvation of Athens, but for your own enlightenment. Remember that true wisdom comes not just from knowledge, but from the experiences and challenges that shape you. With these words, Athena bestowed upon Callimachus a laurel wreath, a symbol of victory and honor. May you continue to guide your people with wisdom and courage, she said before vanishing into the night. To celebrate the victory and the newfound era of peace, Athens held a grand festival in honor of its heroes. The streets were adorned with garlands, and the air was filled with music and laughter. Callimachus was the guest of honor, and as he walked among the jubilant citizens, he felt a deep connection to each one of them. The highlight of the festival was a grand banquet held at the Parthenon, where the city's leaders and heroes gathered to recount their tales of bravery and wisdom. Theon, the aged philosopher, spoke of Callimachus' journey, emphasizing the importance of seeking knowledge and facing one's fears. Callimachus' Odyssey is a testament to the power of wisdom and courage. Theon declared, "Let us all strive to embody these virtues in our lives and work together for the prosperity of our beloved Athens." As the years passed, Callimachus' influence grew, and his teachings spread throughout Greece. His school became renowned as a center of learning and philosophy, attracting scholars from far and wide. The lessons of his Odyssey, the encounters with gods and mythical creatures, and the triumph over darkness became legendary tales that inspired generations. Callimachus himself continued to seek knowledge and wisdom, traveling to distant lands and learning from diverse cultures. He never forgot the prophecy of the oracle and the journey that had defined his destiny. Each new experience enriched his understanding and deepened his appreciation for the complexities of the world. In his twilight years, Callimachus felt a sense of fulfillment, but also a yearning for one final adventure. He returned to Delphi, where it all began, to seek the oracle's counsel once more. The temple stood unchanged, its mystique undiminished by the passage of time. The oracle, now a new priestess, welcomed Callimachus with a knowing smile. "Welcome, seeker of truth," she said. "You have come full circle. What wisdom do you seek now, at the end of your journey?" Callimachus bowed respectfully. "Great oracle, I seek to understand the purpose of my life and the legacy I leave behind. What is the true measure of a life well lived?" The oracle closed her eyes and spoke, her voice resonating with ancient power. "The true measure of a life is not in the knowledge you acquire or the deeds you perform, but in the lives you touch and the wisdom you impart. Your journey has been one of enlightenment, and your legacy is the light you have spread to others." With these words, Callimachus felt a profound sense of peace. He had spent his life in pursuit of wisdom and had shared that wisdom with the world. His Odyssey had not only saved Athens, but had illuminated the path for countless others. As Callimachus departed from Delphi, he carried the oracle's words in his heart. He returned to Athens, where he continued to teach and inspire until his final days. When he passed away, the city mourned the loss of a great philosopher and hero. In honor of his memory, the citizens of Athens built a monument in the agora, featuring an eternal flame that symbolized the wisdom and light Callimachus had brought to their lives. The inscription read, "In honor of Callimachus, whose journey brought wisdom, courage, and light to Athens. May his legacy inspire future generations." And so, The story of Callimachus, the young philosopher who embarked on an odyssey to unravel a prophecy and save his city-state, became a timeless legend. His legacy endured through the ages, a beacon of wisdom and courage for all who sought the truth. Centuries later, in the bustling heart of modern Athens, the monument to Callimachus still stands, its eternal flame burning brightly. Visitors from around the world come to pay their respects and learn about the philosopher whose Odyssey shaped the destiny of a city and inspired countless others. The teachings of Callimachus continue to resonate, reminding people that true wisdom lies in the pursuit of knowledge, the courage to face challenges, and the willingness to share one's light with the world. His story, passed down through generations, remains to the enduring power of wisdom, courage, and the human spirit. In the end, Callimachus' Odyssey was more than a journey. It was a legacy of enlightenment that transcended time, a legacy that continues to inspire and guide those who seek the truth in their own lives.